Okay, so we'll continue no sa techniques on finding derivatives. So ngayon nasa exponential rule tayo. For example, no, ang rules sa exponential rule for any positive constant a. So the derivative of a to the power of x is ln a times a to the power of x. So ang a natin class is constant. So para maintindihan, set tayo ng ibang example. Let's say given ang y 2x. Alright. Okay, so makikita natin class ang another one. Let's say meron tayong sa kabila y equals 2x. Yan. So, dito no, sa isang equation na to, y equals to the power of x, nagka-problema tayo class. There are dalawa ang variables natin, y and the x. Nagka-problema tayo, walang problema sa y, no? Nagka-problema tayo sa x kasi ang x nasa exponent. Diba? So we cannot use yung simple na power rule. Whereas na ganito, y equals 2x, again, dalawa din ang variable natin, y at saka x, pero hindi naka-exponent yung y at saka yung x. So madali lang, no, pag ganito. Diba? So, using implicit, derivative of y is dy, derivative of 2x is 2dx. Then since we are looking for dy over dx, we just divide this one by dx. So, cancel out. So ang dy over dx natin is equals to 2. So ngayon dito, nagka-problema tayo kasi ang x, variable x natin nasa exponent. So we are using to solve this one, to derive this one, yung 2 to the power of x, we will use exponential rule. Okay? So using implicit, ibig sabihin, pag implicit, we have to derive both side. Derivative of y is equals to dy. Then derivative of 2 to the power of x, so we have to use this one, no? Yan ang exponential rule. So ano ba ang derivative ng 2 to the power of x? Copy ln2. Yan, ln2 yan, copy lang natin. Then times 2 to the power of x, and then we have to derive this one. Ano ba ang derivative ng isolate ko. Ano ang derivative ng x? Diba dx? So ang dx na to, lagay lang natin dito times dx. Okay? So mangyari dy is equals to ln 2 to the power of x dx. So since we are looking for dy over dx, we just divide this one by dx, both side by dx, and then cancel out, and then next natin is dy over dx is equals to ln 2, yan, 2 to the power of x. Okay, another example para maintindihan ang exponential rule. Another example, let's say we have y equals 2 to the power of 3x. Yan. Okay. So since ang variable x natin wala tayong problema sa y, ang problema natin sa side na to, no, kasi ang x natin nasa exponent. So we have to use exponential rule. Ano ba yung exponential rule? Yung kanina, no, this one. Yan, ito. This one. Okay? So again, no, using implicit, gusto ko kasi implicit, no, kasi yun din naman ang procedure sa derivation, no, implicit siya. So derivative of y, ang mga power rule, that is shortest way lang, no, pero hindi siya applicable sa lahat. Pero pag implicit, kahit anong klaseng equation, kaya natin i-derive. Okay, so the derivative of y is dy, yan, equals derivative of 2 to the power of 3x. So, di ba? Ano ba yun? Derivative ng ax is ln a, right? And then times ax. Yan, dapat memorize natin yan. So ln 2, diba? Times 2 to the power of 3x. After that, we have to derive this one. Ano ang derivative ng 3x? The derivative of 3x is 3dx. Okay? So, i-multiply natin dito ng 3dx. Okay. So, this will be equals to, so simplifying this one, dy is equals to, unahin ko muna ang 3, no? We cannot multiply 3 to 2 to the power of 3x, no? So, remain natin ang 3 dito, times ln 2, and then 2, 3 to the power of x, then may dx pa, no? So, since we are looking for, what? We are looking for dy over dx, just divide this one by dx, divide this one by dx, cancel out. So, ang naiwan dito, class, right, dy over dx is equals to 3, no? ln 2 to 3 to the power of x. Pwede na. Okay. So, next. Yeah. Ito, no? Derivative of e to the power of x. Ano doon? Ayun ako nakakupit. Okay, the derivative of e to the power of x. Ano ibig sabihin ng e? Ano, may value ang certain e. How much? That is 2.17 yata. Or 2.73. Just check it, no? Constant ang e. Okay? Is equals to ex. Para maintindihan, no? Y, set tayo ng example. Y equals ex. So, makikita natin, class, na yan, naka-e ang sa kabilang equation. So, we have to use this rule. Kopyahin lang ang ex. Okay, so ganito yan, no? So, since we are looking for dy over dx, dalawang variable natin, ang y at saka yung x, we are using implicit. Derivative of y is dy, derivative of ex. Ano ba ang derivative ng ex? Ano? Kopya lang, ex, and then you have to derive the exponent of e. Diba? Ano ang exponent ng e? X. So, the derivative of x is dx. Okay? So, times natin by dx. Yan. So, your equation will be dy equals ex dx. Right? So, divide this one by dx, both side. Dx. So, cancel out. Cancel out. So, dy over dx is equals to ex. Yan. Dali lang, di ba? Dali lang. Another example. Let's say meron tayong y equals ex square. Yan. So, lagyan ko pa ng 3 dito, no? Yan. Okay. Y equals 3x square. Okay, so pag may e, class, di ba? Pag may e, I don't know kung natural logarithm yan. Paki-check nyo lang kung ano ibig sabihin ng e. We have to use this rule, no? Ayan. Tandaan nyo lang, no? Okay, so I am using implicit. Derivative of y is, of course, dy. Derivative of e 3x square. Kopya mo yan lahat. Ayan. X square. After nun, i-derive natin ang exponent ng e. What is the derivative of 3x square? Diba? The derivative of 3x square, of course, diba? 2 times 3 is 6. And x. And then 2 minus 1 is 1. No, yan, 1. And then derivative of x is dx. May smile, no? That is actually 6x dx. Okay? So, ilagay dito 6x dx. So, your equation will be dy is equals to, unahin ko muna yung 6x, no? Para maganda, 6x e 3x square dx. So, since I am looking for dy over dx, lagyan ko lang ng over dx both side. And then, cancel out. Okay, using black color. Okay, cancel out. So dy over dx is equals to 6x e 3x square. Diba? So madali lang, no, ang e. Next, this one. The derivative of ln of x is 1 over x. O, para maintindihan, gano'n lang. Let's say we have y equals ln of x. So we are looking for dy over dx. So makikita mo, class, naka ln na, no? So we have to use this rule. We cannot use as simple as power rule. Okay, so using implicit, deriving both sides, derivative of y is dy, derivative of ln of x, of course, 1 over x. No? Kopya lang natin ito, no? 1 over x. And then after that, you have to derive actually, ito, this one. Ano ba ang derivative ng x? Diba? Dx. So, multiply mo, class, by dx. Yan. Okay? So, your equation will be dy is equals to, diba, dx over x. So, since I am looking for dy over dx, so I have to divide this one by dx also. So we can cancel out, no? So dy over dx is equals to 1 over x. Okay? Next example, lagyan natin ng exponent. Let's say merong 1, y equals ln x square, or okay, ganyan, no? So we are looking for dy over dx, so deriving both sides using implicit. Derivative of y is dy, derivative of ln of x square is 1 over x square. Tama na ba? Dito ganito. Okay. So, yan. Okay, so makikita natin, class, may exponent ang x. Actually, properties of logarithm, tama na ba yun? Hindi mo na tayo mag-derive, no? Y is equals to, actually, ito, class, nandito yan siya sa base, 2 ln x. Okay, right? 2 ln x. Okay, so derivative of y. So that's the time na pwede na tayo mag-derive, no? Pwede na tayo mag-derive. Ito, class, ang square, that is the properties of logarithm. Ang exponent nito, nandito siya. Okay. Wait lang, i-counter check natin. Both 7. Okay, so we will continue, no? Kasi ang ln, class, that is natural logarithm. So iba ang properties ng natural logarithm sa real number, no? Let's say ln x times y is equals to ln x plus ln y. So you have to memorize this one, no? Properties ng natural logarithm. Ln, the next is, ano yan? Ln x over y is ln x minus ln y. The next is ln x to the power of n is n lx. So tama nang ginawa natin, no? For example, ulitin ko, diba, we have y equals ln x square. So bago tayo maka-derive, gawin natin muna ganito, no? This one. Yeah. So hindi muna tayo mag-derive. Y is equals to, that is the properties of natural logarithm, ln x. Ang exponent ng x square, yan, yung square, dito pala yan siya. Properties yan ng natural logarithm. So after that, you will derive. Pwede na tayo mag-derive, no? Derivative of y using implicit is dy. Okay, derivative of 2 ln of x, constant ang 2. So, kopya mo ang 2, and you have to derive ln of x. What is the derivative of ln of x? That is 1 over x times dx. Okay, derivative of x is dx. So, divide this one. So, we are looking for dy over dx. So, and cancel out. Dy over dx is equals to 2 over x. Yeah. Okay. Next example. Ayan. We have to derive, no? Number 2, P equals what? P equals 3t cubed plus 2e to the power of t. So how many, there are two variables, no? P and of course t. So naka 2 terms dito. So tingnan natin muna, sulat natin muna, no? P is equals to 3t cubed plus 2et. Yan. So I am using implicit, no? Gamitan natin ng implicit. Of course, pag implicit, you have to derive both side. Okay, so again, the derivative of p is dp. What is the derivative of 3t cubed? Oh, madali lang yan, no? Kasi ang variable t hindi naka-exponent, no? Nandito lang yan siya. Yan. So you just use power rule, di ba? 3 times 3 is 9. Yan, 9. Then t, kopya natin ang variable t. Then 3 minus 1 is 2. Diba? Yan. And then of course plus. Then may constant 2. So you have to derive e to the power of t. So paano ba mag-derive ng e to the power of t? Diba? Kopyahin lang yan. E, t, then the derivative of t, isolate ko yan. Derivative ng t is dt. So, multiply natin lang. Sorry no. Dito dapat mayroong din t, no? Derivative of 3t cube. Okay, so makikita natin ang t natin hindi siya nasa exponent. We just use power rule, no? 3 times 3 is 9. And then t, then 3 minus 1 is 2. And then we have to derive t. Derivative of t is of course dt. Yan. So, kompleto na. Ayusin ko lang, dp is equals to 9t square dt plus 2et, yan, dt. So, next is, kasi we are looking class for dp over dt. So, we have common dito. dt both side, both terms may dt. We have to factor out para ma-solve natin ang dp over dt. So, kopya natin ang dp and then factor out natin ang dt. Okay, so ano naiwan dito? 90 square. Diba? And then plus 2e to the power of t. So, counter check. dt, distribute, no? Distributive property. Distribute natin dt times 90 square is 90 square dt. And dt times 2e to the power of t is 2e dt. So that's the time you're looking. I am looking for dp over dt. Lagyan mo lang ng dt sa baba, both side. And then cancel out. So your dp over dt is equals to 90 square plus 2et. Right? T. Yeah. So, dali lang, no? Just memorize the rules. Next, yan. Given equation y is equals to 5 times 5 yan t plus 6 times, 6t. So again, no, examine natin muna ang given equation. Wala natin problema sa y kasi ang y hindi siya exponent. Problema tayo dito kasi dalawang variables natin, y at saka t. So, dito sa term na to, ang t natin nasa exponent, eto nasa exponent din. So, we have to use, ano yun? Exponential rule. So, again, ano ba yung exponential rule? Diba? ax, derivative of ax is ln a, and then times ax, and derivative of x is dx. Okay. Ayan, derivative of y, using implicit, is dy equals. Okay. So, may constant tayo dito, 5. May constant 5 yan. Meron tayong constant 5. So, kopya 5 times the derivative of 5. The derivative of 5 to the power of t is ln of 5. Diba? ln of 5. And then, times 5t, tama na. And then the derivative of The derivative of t is dt. So, multiply natin by dt. Okay? And next is, plus. So, plus. Plus what? Okay, constant din dito may constant tayo, 6. You cannot multiply, no? 6 times 60, you cannot multiply. You cannot combine this one. Kasi may exponential variable t dito. So, kopya natin ng 6. And then, the derivative of 6 to the power of t using exponential rule, no? Kasi ang variable t natin nasa exponent. Okay, so ln 6 times 60, diba? And then derivative of t is dt. Okay, so ayusin lang natin. dy is equals to 5 ln 5, no? 5t, okay, dt plus 6 ln 6, sorry, plus 6 times ln 6 times 60 and dt. So we are looking for dy over dt. So makikita natin, class, no, mayroong common sa bawat term, which is dt, and we have to factor out. Okay, so dy, factor out natin dt. So ang naiwan dito, class, is ln 5, okay, 5t, right, plus may 5 pala diyan, no? And next is 6 ln 6 60, right? So counter check natin, distribute dt times this one, of course ito siya, and then dt times ito, yan siya. And then since we are looking for dy over dt, yan, lagyan natin ng both side, so we can cancel out. So our dy over dt is equals to 5 ln 5 times 5t plus 6 ln 6 times 60. Okay? Now, next. Right, so number 10. Given the equation y equals 5 times, ano yan? 2 to the power of x minus 5x plus 4. Okay, so if you look at the given equation, yan, wala tayong problema sa y. Ito, wala din tayong problema kasi hindi ang variable x na hindi nasa exponent. Dito tayo nagka-problema sa term na to, class, kasi ang variable x nasa exponent. So we just use exponential rule. Okay, using implicit. Ibig sabihin ng implicit, we have to derive everything. You have to derive both sides. Derivative of y is dy. Okay, derivative of this one, kasi may constant tayo, 5. Ilagay lang 5, no? And then the derivative of 2 to the power of x using exponential rule, di ba? ln 2 times 2x, and the derivative of x, kasi x ang exponent niya, no? Yan, derivative of x is dx. Okay, minus, di ba? Minus ito. So, minus what is the derivative of 5x? Di ba may 1 yan? 1 times 5 is 5x to the power of 0. Then derivative of x is dx. Okay, derivative of constant 4 is 0. Wala nang variable sa 4, no? Constant yan. Kaya the derivative of constant is 0. Okay, so simplifying, dy is equals to 5 ln 2 times 2x dx. Ayusin ko lang, minus, okay, so ito, no, any number if the exponent is 0 is equals to 1, that is actually divided by itself, no? X divided by x, that is 1. So 5 times 1 is 5 dx. So we are looking for dy over dx. So common ang dx sa bawat term, factor out, dy is equals to, okay, so 5 ln 2 2x minus 5. Okay, divide both side by dx by dx. So, cancel out ang dx. Cancel out ang dx. Okay, so dy over dx is equals to 5 ln 2 times 2x minus 5. Right? Yan. Next example. Yan. Number 16. P to the power of yan 200 no. E 0. Yan. So, makikita natin sa given equation, meron tayong E. So, we have to use the derivative of E to the power of x is just E dx. Ex dx. Yan, no? Kopya lang natin the whole and derive the exponent. Okay? So, using implicit, derivative of P is dP equals. So, constant ang 200. Huwag mo i-multiply ang 12 dito sa 200, no? Kasi nga, E yan. Diba? So, kopya natin ang 200 and then derivative of e to the power of 0.12t is just kopya lang natin yan 0.12t and then you have to derive this one. O, ano ang derivative ng 0.12? Diba? 0.12t, that is 0.12 dt. O, multiply natin by 0.12 dt. Right? So, ayusin natin. dp dp is equals to, we can multiply this one, no? 0.12 times 200 using calculator. Yan, remove natin muna sa gabal yan. No. And then, okay, so ano yun? 200 times 0.12. Okay, 200 times 0.12 is equals to 24. So, dp is 24e 0.12t dt. So, since I am looking for dp over dt, divide both sides by dt, cancel out. Okay, so dp over dt, sorry, hindi makita ang yellow. dp over dt is equals to 24e 0.12t. Right? Yan. Next. Yan, no? Okay, so P of t is equals to 12.41 0.94t, right? Okay, so this is actually a function or equation, no? We read this one P as a function of P is a function of t is equals to 12.41 times 0.94t. Ang ibig sabihin, class, ang value ng P nakadepende sa t. So, hindi yan P times t, hindi yan. P is a function of t. So, ibig sabihin, ang value ng P natin nakadepende sa t. So, derive using implicit, no? Deriving both side. The derivative of dp, derivative of P is dp. Okay, tanggalin ko na lang ang t. O, equals. So, constant ang 12.41, di ba? Constant yan. So, kopya mo lang 12.41 times what is the derivative of? Kasi ang t natin nasa exponent, di ba? So, how will you derive this one? Ulitan ko lang color, no? How will you derive this one? So it follows ax, di ba? Derivative of ax is ln a times a to the power of x. The derivative of x is a dx. So ln what? ln 0.94 then times and what? 0.94t. Then derivative of t is dt. Okay. So, pwede ko ba ito combine? Sige daw. Check natin ang answer. Number 18, no? Check natin ang answer. Saan na ba yun? Applied number walang sagot, no? I think we can combine, no? We can combine. Okay. We can combine 12.41 times ln 0.94. How much? 12.41 times, where is ln? Yan. ln what? ln 0.94 and 0.94 and close equals negative 0.77. Okay, so dp equals negative 0.77, 0.94 t dt. Divide, so I'm looking for dp over dt, derive both sides by dt, yan, cancel out. So our dp over dt is equals to negative 0.77, 0.94 t. Okay, next example. Yeah, y equals 10x plus 10 over x. Okay, so again, no, we have two variable, y and x. Dito class, ang exponent natin, ang variable x natin nasa exponent, and the other one nasa baba. So mangyari, wag muna tayo mag-derive, ayusin natin ito, y equals 10 to the power of x plus, pwede natin iakyat, no? Yan, para maiwasan natin ang quotient rule dito. Para maiwasan natin ang quotient rule. So iakyat natin ang variable x by reciprocal, no? So the exponent of x is 1, iakyat magiging negative 1. So that's the time we can derive. So derivative of y with respect to x, derivative using implicit, no? Derivative of y is dy equals, what is the derivative of 10x? Ganun pa rin, no? Yan, that is ln a times ax. Derivative of x is dx. Right? X dx. Okay, so derivative of 10 to the power of x is ln 10, okay, times 10x, and then derivative of x, exponent niya, this one is dx, okay, plus plus man yan. So ito, you just use power rule. Negative 1 times 10 is negative 10. Lagyan mo ng parenthesis. And x, negative 1 minus 1, negative 2. Then derivative of x is dx. Okay, so simplifying the equation, dy is ln of 10 to the power of x dx. Negative, positive times negative is negative 10. Then dx, actually ito, diretso na lang natin kasi negative ang exponent, lagay natin sa baba, magiging positive x square. Okay, so we have common, no? We have common, which is dx. Factor out ang dx. Okay, so dy is equals to, we have to factor out dx. So ang naiwan dito class is ln 10 times 10 to the power of x minus 10 over x squared. So since we are looking for dy over dx, divide this one by dx, divide this one by dx, cancel out natin, then right, so dy over dx is equals to ln 10 times 10 to the power of x minus 10 over x squared. Okay, yan. Next, meron pa ba? Oh, meron pa. Tatlo. Okay, so, uh, number 24. Number 24. Unahin natin ang 24, no? Which is d equals 10 minus ln p. Small letter, no? So, again, the derivative, okay, wala tayo, nagka-problema tayo dito. Hindi tayo sanay, no? So, ln of p. That is actually ln of x. Derivative of ln of x is 1 over x. Okay. Derivative of, using implicit, derivative of d is dd equals derivative of constant 10 is 0. Diba? Okay, minus derivative of ln of p. We just copy this one. 1 over p. And then derivative of p is dp. Okay, so simplifying the equation, dt. Okay, so 0 na yan. 1 over p. Okay, times what? Times dp. So since we are looking for dd over dp, yeah, divide both sides by dp. You can cancel out. Yeah, so dd over dp is equals to negative 1 over p. Okay? So, yan. Next, kopya natin. Kopya. Alright. Meron pa ba? Add natin. Okay, next, number 26. Number 26, given r of q, no, is equals to q square minus 2 ln q. So, how many variables? There are 2, r and q. Okay, so deriving this equation using implicit, derivative of r is dr of q, no, equals, how will you derive q square? How will you derive q square? Madali lang kasi you just use power rule, no? Kasi ang q natin normal lang yan, no? Sa base lang yan. So 2 times 1 is 2. Then q, 2 minus 1 is 1, di ba? Minus, di ba? Constant class ang constant ang 2. So kopya natin ang 2, hindi magsa-0 kasi merong variable q diyan. Derivative of ln of q, sorry. Okay, so derivative of q square is 2q dq actually, no? 2q dq using implicit kasi, no? Minus 2. The derivative of ln of q is 1 over q. Derivative of q is dq. Okay. So, we have common dito. We have common dq. Factor out. So, your dr is equals to common ang dq. Ang naiwan dito is 2q to the power of 1 or 2q minus 2 over q. Yan, kasi ln of q is 1 over q. And then, divide both sides by dq. Divide both sides by dq. Then, cancel out. Yan, so, dr over dq is equals to 2q minus 2 over q. Pwede mo i-combine yan. Pero hanggang dyan na lang, no? Yan. Okay, next. Last number na yata ito, no? Copy, then add. Okay, number 28. Number 28, gusto ko red. F of t is equals to a et plus b ln t. Right? So, derivative using implicit, derivative of f is df equals, how will you derive aet? So, constant of course ang a, and then derive et. How will you derive? Just copy e to the power of t, then derive Derive mo ang exponent niya. Derivative of t is dt times. Next is plus, no? Plus, constant din plus ang b, no? Derivative of ln of t is 1 over t, then derivative of t dt. Yan, so there are two common dito. May common tayo. Anong common natin? dt, no? And factor out, df is equals to, factor out ang dt, so ang naiwan dito is a at plus b over t. Right? So divide, no? Both side by dt, divide both side by dt. So cancel out. Cancel out. So our df over dt is equals to a at plus v over t. Okay? Yeah, so thank you for watching. I will be uploading plate number 3 for this topic.